is a device designed to deter people from drinking and driving, actually causing hazards on the road.
Well, ignition interlock, it's a system put into place, put into vehicles to measure alcohol on the breath. But while some say it works, others say it's dangerous. 10 Your Side's Jason Mark shows us why some are asking for changes. Jason?
And Tom, no one wants to be a victim of driving drunk. That's why there are measures put in place to try to prevent that from happening. The question, though, are the measures working?
This has been the hardest thing that I have had to go through, I think, in my entire life.
Hampton's Cynthia Heights says the last 4 years have been a nightmare. One that started June of 2015, when Heights decided to drive home after having a few drinks.
Well, you know, it was a very poor decision.
Around the corner from her house, Heights crashed her car. She was charged with DUI and found guilty in court.
It's just been the most frustrating, most awful circumstance.
As part of her punishment, Heights had an ignition interlock installed in her car. The device is a breath test, and the car will only start if alcohol is detected. If the car is running, it will ask for random tests and will shut down the car if the test has failed. If alcohol is detected, the data is sent to VASAP, Virginia Alcohol Safety Action Program, and it determines if legal action is necessary. State law mandates anyone with a first offense DUI conviction has the device for 6 months.
This tool, the interlock ignition device, stops or curbs somebody from driving impaired because it will disable a vehicle.
Mike GOODOVE is the president of the local chapter of Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
What you're doing is you're putting a piece of technology, a very good piece of technology, on the vehicle so you can assure that the person behind the wheel is not impaired.
But I had so much trouble with that device just on the regular that I couldn't go anywhere.
Heights says there are issues that come from ignition interlock.
Every one of them has to come off these cars. Every single one of them.
This is nuts. No, 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 no. I will walk myself to the police.
Her videos showed the device picking up false positives.
There's a lot of alcohols out there. People don't realize that basically anything that ends in "-all" is an alcohol. So your methanol, your menthol.
Heights ended up having the ignition interlock in her car for 21 months because of all the false positives.
So all of these readings are happening to somebody who is completely sober for months.
I would say that ignition interlock has served a very good purpose in society.
Steve Pfeiffer is a defense attorney who's fought hundreds of DUI charges. He too has heard issues from his clients.
It's crazy. You see some cases where people will have a high be like a .09, so they're driving drunk, and they'll show up there, they're blowing a .09 trying to blow their vehicle, and then 15 minutes later it's, you know, a .02, and that's not possible.
Sheila Dunn's from the National Motorist Association. The group believes ignition interlock is a recipe for disaster.
And it can be deadly. A woman in Texas was killed in 2017 because of it. She was backing out of her driveway and a man was trying to blow on his device and he ran into her.
If you don't do it just right, you have to keep doing it over and over and over again.
Josh Atkins was convicted of DUI in March. He showed us how hard it is to get the car started.
You have to read this while you're driving. Immediately stops, blow softer.
DMV says the number of crashes due to the device have gone up from 407 in 2012 to 678 in 2016. While there are those who say interlock is a must,
This technology saves lives.
Height believes there has to be another way, a safer and less complicated way to stop drunk drivers.
But as soon as they come off, people go right back to their old habits.
Distracted driving is obviously a huge concern here. 10 on Your Side asked VASAP about the issues, and we were told they would not comment on any personal stories about interlock. They also declined our request for an on-camera interview. Jason Marks, 10 on Your Side.